both of those days. So now it's going to be a little bit even more of a shakeup as we head into the plane for round number 1.
That's right, we're going east to the west, and we're in the southern part of the map.
Much RNG as far as who could be at the edge of a bridge, who could have line of sight on you, and really what the circle does.
Oh.
Wow.
On the run, almost going to knock themselves, but it's Mimino getting the knock onto Svit, and they're now taking the fire from behind. Is WTSG getting involved?
They're in trouble.
They're in the worst position. The first team taken out here.
Now that western side is going to be a bloodbath.
Knocked out the big man. He needs his teammate to step up as Sexy Pig. He'll take the fall, and Genji Black, 19th position to start off their first person.
Wow.
This is their mode. It was meant to be their time. That's all a bit off target. And no, Pino! Not like this! He's cooked to the chips!
Oh my God.
Down the hill, Navi's opening up and boom into the pole! Staked at the post. Navi's gonna be there. Molodoy opens up. 1-2. They'll drop. Supports come in. Esker and Chelita. They've got to do some work now. As Upa already in position, lighting up the back of the truck. Golda on the full run right now. Navi looking to clean him up. Up in the corner, and the Molotov will find the kill.
They didn't get away without damage. However, Luca all the way down. There goes the Chiefs. 7th
position for them. Aluka kicking alive for his team.
OMG looking good though.
Yeah, they're looking fantastic. Lion K, he's the #1 point scorer so far. 75 alone from the kills.
Looking really good. So as far as this map is concerned, it looks like Avangar has decent map control. Honey Badger Nation has not come all the way into the zone just yet. WTSG has snuck into this top 6 situation, but OMG looks to be the most active, and they're staying all over Honey Badger Nation, who have lost their cover now. AHQ has 1 left standing, but 4AM still trying to keep this together.
This is such a crazy circle. You got a little bit of Defilade to work with, and then some farm gear, which is in absolute disarray. But the teams, they just can't be stable. They can't hold anywhere. So they have to push. They have to take these fights, and that's what AVG are doing right now. Knocking and killing off Gaxi. They need to make sure Vard is gone as well, and they'll own this top circle. But maybe this doesn't matter. We go east.
Honey Badger Nation has received every circle so far this game, and they've been riding it very well, but now it's a matter of can they deal with OMG, and will the last man from HQ play a spoiler?
Xiao Rong, actually, OMG, he got knocked down. They're still trying to get back up again, but here comes the push from Honey Badgers coming onto the OMG position around the corner, but the Cruiser, it can do some work.
Even
AVG's getting involved.
AVG across the way, they're taking some kills, but they've also taken down 4AM from the looks of it. They only have 1 left standing.
Wick, it's Wick. Of course it's Wick.
Always Wick.
And Wick at the end. How many grenades have you got, man? Here comes OMG. They want to ensure these 15 points if they can.
Avangar completely sideswiped them there. Honey Badger Nation not even getting a single down onto OMG. And now 4AM will be eliminated by Avangar, who's picked up a ton of kills through the back half of this game.
Yeah, he is able to come in through the side and claim him. Wick's in one corner. Winner hiding in the shack as OMG. They've got Org, they've got Groza. They're looking for any kind of railgun fire.
Winner can't
they need information, and Winner, how covered is he?
He can't do anything. He has got no vision, only some audio information there. Zhao Hai looking for the shots, and he will get them. Wick is down.
There goes the Honey Badgers. Down to 4 teams. Winner. If he falls, they'll be down to 3, but he's so close to OMG, he can cause real problems.
He's only got that M16 on the burst mode. That would be huge for him, but unfortunately, he's going to have to try and back this off. I think he's just got to stay quiet. Now it's Avangar trying to make their way into the zone. OMG has great zone control here, and they're just trying to play tentatively. They don't know where Avangar is, and they're right on top of Winner.
A shrubbery is what Winner is hiding at the moment. A 2-3-1-1 is the way this rolls out. Vard and Winner are hoping that they don't have to take the fight. It's on OMG with the numbers to lose the advantage.
Anuktiv is very low health. He's only got bandages left.
Does he even want a med? Does that make enough sound? They look for him. There it is. Okay, Winner is caught out. OMG.
This is looking great for OMG.
Yep.
Avangar has done well, but they've taken a lot of damage on the way there. Vard in a similar position. Not a lot of ammunition, very little meds. He's already got his boost maxed, or at least close to maxed. He's just going to have to wait for these two teams to go at each other, but OMG has a lot of good gear. They've got those crate weapons, they've got the level 3 vest, they've got those helmets, and they are poised to steal game number 1.
And they are on cleaning right now. Mumino is sitting in a small little crevice as OMG walks towards him. I don't know if his teammate, is it going to be enough assistance? Yeah, he can definitely hear him, but OMG aren't pushing hard enough.
He's got the best possible gun for this endgame situation. Now the final zone has revealed itself. Only 10 seconds remain. OMG's position to really grab this. They're all together. They can trade very easily. Mumino has to come up with something here.
There's the first shot.
Down.
Xiaorong's going to get the first one. Finish off. It's just 1-1-3. Mumino is ticking to the circle. He'll stand up. One knock is going to be there, but he'll be finished off quickly. OMG still have the numbers. As WTSG, they at least guarantee second position, but I don't know what Vard can do. The pickup from Xiaorong and Xiao Hai is up. Vard's pretty close to circle. Lion K, he can't come in close. Not against the Groza. You're right, no vest, no protection.
Vard has got an uphill battle here. There's only one spot for him to go, and that's to the center. This is the last play zone.
Anyone got a grenade? Lion K's going to see him looking down into the thicket.
Nation, they had the zone the entire time. They only wind up with 2 kills.
He's already down. They're well away from it, and Ragnar is in no man's land. Pushes towards the trees, but Silent BT opens up. Ragnar will fall, but the rest of Savage down the hill. They're looking for a revenge hit, but actually no. It's OMG who gets the extra knock. A quick smoke defense, but Savage, they have nowhere to go.
Their behalf, and now Genji Gold again receiving lots of fire. Wick will take down Paula.
From behind, he's just looking for the points. From up high, inside the second floor, looking for the line onto Grammatic. Couldn't get the knockdown, however. He knows exactly where he is.
Rez already started for Genji Black. Ghost might lose this one. They've allowed Genji all the way across.
McCoy's preparing.
Here come the grenades.
He'll have to hit it perfectly onto the rock.
Looked okay on all sides.
Wick looking for the line. Edge has the angle. Ibiza will get into his own car, trying to the run. Sexy pick, 2 bullets to his back, but Ibiza having 5% HP to get back behind the tree.
Nice return.
That's actually real problematic too, as Keen.
Samty desperately trying to put down support, make sure his team can stay up here. Avangar has come on the back now. It looks like Knights have actually rotated. Actually, it was OMG who rotated away from the Knights. Knights holding their ground, and that's just going to happen for them. The Chiefs taking some damage.
No, not just that. They actually lost him too. Edge was not just knocked. Knights finished the job quickly, using that AUG at range. They have to be careful though. OMG is coming in through the rear. Esker is waiting for the right chance to shoot. 1,
the
2,
patience.
3,
oh, he's gonna
4.
Get away.
How long can he wait for it?
He's waiting for them to group up, but he's so close. He's risking being spotted. He's the last man standing.
Blam, blam, blam. Come on, Esker.
He wants it, but he's playing very patient. If he shoots, the rest of the team is going to come and destroy him. He's playing masterfully here.
Xiao Hai has no idea death is coming for him.
Crowd is losing their minds.
Where's the second player?
There's
Esker. Now we see Xiaorong. Xiaorong, which one does he want? And now
he waited too long.
Esker. He'll still take one down. But he'll lose his life for it. Chiefs eliminated.
The Knights also getting involved. They've taken damage onto OMG, and now it looks like the Knights are holding strong. They've got 10 kills already. They've got the northern portion of the play zone map control now starting to spread out.
Look for the snakes in the grass.
That's great for Liquid and bad for the Knights, but here comes the trade. Dre will take him down.
Yep. Knights now really starting to chalk up a couple of kills. This is what we were looking for from Knights during the first couple of days of play, and finally they were able to do it. AVG also, every team losing players apart from, well, I say Na'Vi until Ubar just died then.
They're fighting desperately for map control. Na'Vi is getting the short end of the stick as they come in just a little bit late. The Knights are now trying to finish off Liquid. They think that Scoom might be hiding somewhere. A little bit further down the hill, however, Avangar has taken it. But meanwhile, Larson is just chilling in the zone all by himself.
We have seen the power of snakes already this week. Diaz will fall. Texas still alive. Finding kills.
Looking for the headshot. Oh, he does land it.
Yeah,
Doesn't take him down, though.
Lion K already had a fantastic round. He's got 4 kills so far. Looking to try and get the 5-er. 7 bullets left for Ilame. How many times have we seen Na'Vi with only what's in the barrel?
They're struggling to get a foothold here. They have the longest path to the zone. OMG is now going to rotate back along north, try and get a easier path in. They will come down the decline on the hill, though.
It's like Xiaorong's trying to beat this floater to ensure that Na'Vi doesn't push him, or at least the early warning system.
Flank defense is extremely important. They know there's a team there, but they have the smokes out now. Ilame not letting him get through without a fight. Xiaorong likely wants to recoup with his teammates. The Knights have another bit of control as well. Scoom left to try and hide. Right now, it looks like it's going to be a three-way fight between OMG, the Knights, and Na'Vi.
Yep. And the Knights are pushing in. They're coming around the back of OMG. They're a big team with the target on their back after their performance, such a fantastic one in round 1. And they're back to backing it here in round 2. And here comes the shots. Na'Vi, Lion K. He's going to get forced back off the hill. Cops a board as well, just for extra measure. And Knights, they're looking towards Silent. He has the grenades out. So Silent is aware their friends are coming.
This looks good for the Knights. They have a very good flank here, but it looks like OMG is just, oh, and Na'Vi does get the kill.
They at least get 5th position. Scream survived as long as he could, but he had no other choice. The circle is coming in. And Ilame's looking for these shots into OMG, but here comes Dre's grenades. The red zone is now enabled, and Knights are the ones dishing it out. 3, 4, 5 grenades rained down onto OMG, but no knocks for it. Xiaorong will try and do with 1 grenade what Knights are trying to do with 7.
Na'Vi making headway. They've now made their way into the zone and have a flank now on OMG as well. OMG has to manage this, but they're getting flanked on all sides. The Knights pressing.
Yep, Knights have already claimed 13 kills. This is a huge round for them. And if they can knock out OMG, they should be able to then just focus on Na'Vi, who are making the most of the situation, trying to do their own push. OMG trying to take way too many fights. It's actually Na'Vi who once sealed the kill, get the second knock, and find a second kill.
Na'Vi's now moved all the way down south. They're getting on the flank of the Knights. The Knights have to be careful. Larson's still hiding.
He's still in the circle.
He still gets the circle. Larson lucking out here, but there's just nothing he can do. There's nothing he can do other than play spoiler. Na'Vi's got the low side flank. The Knights having to deal with him. Xiaorong.
Molodoi keep the run going. He gets back behind the trees.
Nice
indecision, left, and then down.
Nice jukes there, but now Xiaorong is in the same position that we just saw Eska in. He's trying to decide if he wants to take these shots onto Texas. And now, ooh, nice shots by Krama, but he has to back off.
It's going to be that time. Ilame is knocked. Texas got Molodoi pinned on a tree. He's going to try and close the distance quickly. Drainus Larson is behind you. Down to 3 teams.
Best they could have done there, but for Larson, maybe hoping for a little bit longer, but Na'Vi will take down WTSG. Down to the top 3 teams. Xiaorong, the last man standing on OMG. Drainies, it looks really like the Knights have the advantage, but it does look like Na'Vi has the advantage in the zone. So the Knights have to use that firepower.
Yeah, with Molodoi being knocked, this is the time for Xiaorong to make his play. Texas going for the push. They want the quick kills. They want to deal with Na'Vi and then work out with this last rogue player of OMG is.
This is great for OMG. 7 kills. They got a top 3 spot and now top 2.
2 down. It is 2 teams. Xiaorong goes for the kill. Hitting into Texas, but he was outside in the blue. Knights. A huge round for the Pittsburgh Knights.
Finally, the Knights find some success and on the back of a huge kill count, 16 total kills. Really nice game from the Knights, and that has got to feel good here in round number 2 after a slow start in game number 1 and a poor showing in the TPP portion.
Yep.
First win for the Knights, but OMG secure a 2nd place position and a decent amount of kills. Really looking good. Na'Vi a 3rd place spot as well. Now we're starting to see something that we thought, which is WTSG, Liquid, Na'Vi in the top 5 with the Knights taking the win.
Yeah, it looks like the curse the panel had inflicted upon them has finally worn off come to the end of round 2. OMG, the only team that hasn't come from the West in that position. Of course, it wasn't all like it wasn't the Star Spangled Banner from Liquid. Like, they got 4 kills in total for their run. WTSG, they had 3, not even on their final play. Like, it was Vard who had the 3 kills out of it. So not a high kill count. They do get the position. They played a lot slower. Liquid took a very long time to come in. And then it was just these almost unfortunate style engagements. Like what happened to Ghost, they had the lockdown, but they let Black advance on them and take the southern side of the circle.
Just a little mismanagement there from Ghost, but ultimately I think it was really just the pressure that was coming their way, and for Liquid, it was constantly being attacked in rotation, having to move around on foot, and not being able to secure a compound. They were stuck on hillsides, they were stuck in their vehicles, and ultimately slowly picked apart. The Knights used that high ground spot to put pressure on all these teams. They held on to it, they managed multiple engagements. OMG fought valiantly, but could not manage all the pressure from Na'Vi and the Knights, and that led to the Knights just slowly picking them apart and securing the victory.
Yeah, fantastic performance then. This keeps our leaderboard nice and close because we're only 2 rounds in. There is many more to come. The kill counts, as you see on your screen now, looking very, very nice for the top part of the board. The teams will get a little bit of a break, and of course, they'll be coming back in just a second for round 3.
Here comes the molly. He's going to force him away from this tree.
Oh, burn, baby, burn.
Oh, right on top of him.
Here, now we see Xiao Rong. Xiao Hai, Xiao Rong. Which one does he want? And now Rong.
no, he waited too long.
He'll still take one down. It is two teams. Xiao Rong goes for the kill. Hitting into Texas, but he was outside in the blue. Knights. A huge round for the Pittsburgh Knights.
Look at the map control from Genji Gold. They have all of the zone completely covered. They're not going to
The first-person perspective, you know what? I'm a big fan.
We've been looking forward to it all week
Oh, yeah.
long, and now we have 2 days of action. And you know what, so far, the CIS boys, they are not failing to disappoint whatsoever. We said it wasn't the best showing in TPP. This was the playing field for them, and they had to prove it.
On angle, he's holding a hard peek here. That's a bit dangerous. If there was a Car 98 or an SKS, something that could bounce off that helmet, that would be big. But the nades are going in. It rolls. Is that in the door, though? It's just on the doorstep. AK. Not going to get the shots through this time, but Chiefs can't find any chill spot to be in just yet.
Oh, I'm hearing a couple of applause in the background. That says Pino.
Overextending, but Ebar on the flank. He's trying to find a wider angle. Good shots from Gaxi, but not good enough. Ebar far better, but the trades come out. Miraku takes down Drainies. It's not one without an answer here.
That's absolutely massive because it gives them some sort of
And
kick.
the nade, and the nade.
Oh, the vehicle got him. The vehicle actually got him. That's rather unfortunate. Another one's there behind him as well. Completely decimates his life. You're probably not going to get a res from that one. You'd expect about one player it's Ebar himself with all the level 3s tanked up, but what can he really do against all the onslaught from oncoming teams? Ilame's gone. He now just needs to play a McCoy, to be honest with you, but Liquid are also there. They see him. But how far further can he go in this competition?
That's a huge question. He's in between a rock and a hard place, but now again, let's look at that new circle here. The good ground stands still. With Genji Black, they're in a great position in the north. You've got Liquid trying to solidify their position. OMG, the northeast is theirs. Every other team has to get into that new circle.
So we've got Ghost, Na'Vi, and Gold, all with 3 individual snakes. Just praying that teams will fall around them. CGX should see Simson. If he does raise his head, he's pinched between WTSG as well. 2 teams literally all around him. He's on the crest of a hill. Well, he's in the shadows at least, and he's got some grass. Liquid, they've got a nice defilade to play from. They got rocks, they got vehicles, they got trees. Refund, they're gone. So are Team Gates as well. That's rather unfortunate. Excuse me, they're not. Pino's still there. One of them did fall to the blue. 31 players individually, 11 teams in total. One more and we move into our top 10.
And I like how greedy the 2 big teams in this currently are being. They're taking a lot of real estate, and what I mean by that is they're not allowing too much freedom for teams to move in. You run the risk of the split, but still, welcome South George. You've got Miraku starting to get that hot hand in this game, starting to feel it out. He does find one of the gold members, maybe one of the last remaining ones as well, so that's big for them. That's going to open up an avenue of approach. A couple of shots their way, but actually not too much of a contest there unless Liquid turn their attention, but they've got to do a refund. Pino could have been a real threat. Gets knocked, goes down, and actually that could be refund gone.
It was, so we've gone refund in 9th. I believe it was 10th. It was the Chief in 11th with gold. So now all of a sudden it's a Vanga who start to be falling victim to Liquid because they have eyes on so many teams. They are so spread out across this map. However, Ares finally doing something with the M24. He finds Scoom. Scoom's the guy that looks out for Liquid's backside. He's the scout. He's the one that will protect them from behind. Now all of a sudden a Vanga will start to rush
King's
this.
on the push. He might have seen this. He might have understood the positioning. He might try and get in there and just ruin everything that's going on. Samty's on the revive. He's just hoping he's got a second or two. But if Keen gets a nade out, pops that in. I think he's going for the hill right now, but it's Miraku again. Can someone stop this guy? James has been finding kills. The nade comes out towards Keen. So again, Liquid locking down this area, but OMG might be knocking on that door. And if Liquid aren't careful, they could get caught out here. Ibby on the move, maybe securing new land. Look at this land grab that's going on here.
I kind of feel like Liquid's in the best position. All right, the center map, but everyone else is just, everyone's shooting around them, Pansy. You got 2 teams in the north. You got OMG looking towards
Bard and Miraku, they're pushing in on
aggressive.
this. They're going to go for this one. James goes down though. This could be a bit of an issue now for Liquid, but Vard has to be careful. Hits the deck. OMG still alive. Taking on that fight with Welcome South George. The new circle shifts north. You still got Genji Black up there. You still have Liquid. You still have OMG. But this is huge from OMG. locking down that southern side now, taking those long-range shots, and to just keeping those kills coming in. 5 for them now. You can see the distance they're operating at, and how well that's connecting for them.
James did get a bit overzealous there, but still, Ibby's, you know, he's confronting it. He wants to at least get the fight, get the information, so then if he does die, he can relay back to his 2 players inside the circle what's going on ahead of them.
That's the big thing here. He might be disposable at this point if he can't get it out of here safely. What can he do while he's in this position? How much damage can he cause? Right now, though, it's the Na'Vi remaining players getting revenge, or at least I should say remaining player. He was the only one left standing, I'm pretty sure, at this point. He's been doing everything he can, and Welcome South George killed his team, so he's trying to get revenge. But actually, it's Genji Black in the backlines helping them out.
Ebaz just knocked 2, and then the third one went down from Genji Black. So now it's all come down to Bad. That entire team has almost just been wiped out. That's insane. Scoom's gone down, Lion KK, OMG, it's time for them to strike, and the same on the opposing side of West.
Vard's trying to move in. Liquid are now under fire. You've got OMG from the north, the northeast. You've got, the nade! Scoom! Gets locked out. You're down to Ibby and Samty now. Let's keep eyes on OMG because they're starting to really get into this game. There's another kill coming through, confirming that one for themselves. Every other team right now is nervous, and I do not blame them. You have the East and the West currently being locked out by the Korean side and the Chinese side. Everyone else in the middle, the Europeans, are quaking.
How much further can they go? They're all just getting the lay of the land. Sexy Pig, he's stepping up on this right-hand side. Vard, he's just hoping they don't see him. I can see all the grenades already been put in the player's hand. The DP comes out for Grammatic. You see the shots coming from a distance.
Vard's been spotted.
That's over the shoulder from Liquid. They don't know where they are yet. They're going for these grenades. They're trying to blow the vehicle, which they do. He doesn't tank the player. He's still full health right now. I'm still hearing shots in the back line, so either this is OMG, see, it's Vard trying to answer back here. Doesn't get any knocks yet. Liquid still sat in the middle, crunch between these 2 teams, just hoping that they take down Vard because they get seen, because they haven't. No shots have gone their way yet, Lauren.
Vard. Move, Vard, move. He's on fire. He's burning alive right now, and Grammatic puts him out of his misery. Genji Black doing some real damage, but OMG finally get a spot towards them. Liquid were being kept safe almost by Vard. He was a little bit of a safety net, but now the circle moves towards them. This creates this battlefield between these 2 in the east and in the west. Genji Black could be moving towards the south, trying to find an angle, but if he gets spotted, gets tagged up, taken down. It's a nade from Lion.
But again, they have this backup system. They have this backup plan of Samty, who's just pinned down behind a vehicle, behind a tree. Not many people can see him, and now for him, he can let this battle unfold. He'll happily see OMG and Genji Black just go at it. You boys, do your job, kill each other, and I'll try and stay alive for second.
This is almost mirrored in the way they're approaching this. Esther has the opportunity, if he fancies it, to maybe go on that northern flank. The smoke wall goes up. They're going to try and deny vision, allow themselves possibly more room to move or get forward. Ibiza gets confirmed dead. We still have Samty alive. 3 teams, 9 players. OMG and Genji Black still hold the vast majority of players here. 4 alive. Good pick coming in, though, from OMG, forcing Sexy Pig into a bad position, considering he only has bandages and some boosts, and that blue will be on his back pretty soon. OMG now, it's time to start moving forward. Consider the route. Silent goes down. It's Genji Black still leading the way here.
It's a nice start. They got the initial pick, but the answer back is there. Sexy Pig, he hits the deck, and now you can see him with the M4 drilling with the ACOG. Can he find any more, though? It's 1 down on each side now. 9 individual plays. That's a nasty tag, down to about 10 HP. Would you go for the vehicle? Can you see him underneath it?
He's worried about the other angles. The replies are coming in from that SKS. He wanted that angle here. Only 8 bullets left, though. Look at Grammatic. He's got down to 3. He has very little to play with now. That's what you need, though. The DP switcher comes in, takes down the car, but it's Sexy Pig finding another. This is huge play coming out from these guys. It's a standoff. No one wants to move forward, but they're slowly being pushed in here.
The circle's going to force this engagement. Samty's kind of safe because he's in the northern end, but the trade's through. Yumru dies. Sexy Pig's down as well. 2 initial players. Esther, he's dead. Do you have enough room here? Do you have enough of the circle time to be able to get this res? This one's going to hurt. They do. They at least have it, but the initial push comes through.
It's down to 2.
Samty clutched it.
Samty is still alive here. It's a 1v3 situation for now. Samty spots out 1, gets the tag, not the frag. He needs to do more here. OMG on the verge of glory, leans the corner. Good shot from Samty. The nade goes up. Will he die? No, he stays alive, but the push comes in from OMG. Samty on the switch up. DP, he goes down. It's OMG. Quick at the end there, but we need to look into OMG because these guys are tearing up today's games, playing a formidable approach.
I mean, the circle is perpendicular to where the actual plane come in. We started up at Kameshki, and we ended just... When they've got so much gear.
The water percentage, surely that's in the back of their minds here, because this is only phase 2.
They're following now.
So they've got to... I'm curious how they're going to play this one out. Again, I'm looking at Liquid, and they're playing this very well. They're condensing themselves onto that position, but Eba keeping control of that silhouetting there, trying to keep away Team Gates, who've been good here. This is such a tough position to play.
See, now High just waiting here. AKM in hand. How many more want to turn up? There's Turtle. Coffee as well. Will he fall down?
Xiao Hai is playing so well right now. That's 2 huge kills, and his teammates are on the way. We've been talking about Lion KK, but he's been doing just as well for his side. And that is the confirmed kills for him. 2nd place, and want to put a little bit of style on with the bike.
He should be able to batter him if they do turn up. They do. They get out the vehicle. He finds one.
Good angle for Samty.
I like the fact he's backing off from this to get some support from his teammates. But an aggressive, Grammatic answers back, Lauren. It's not over now.
Not over just yet, but we're going to see how long they can hold on here. We've got some third partying coming in as well. The nade is good, but there goes a couple of the cars, a couple of the shots coming out. The smoke is up, and the revive is certainly a potential factor.
They found a respite for now, but Gold, they're knocking on the door, Lauren.
Oh, that's great from Voxic, though, to predict the angle, but he doesn't predict the Vector coming in like that. And now Genji Gold still looking deadly here. You can see the cleanup coming out, and Knights...
They're dead.
Yeah, being left worse for wear here. They lock down the compound. They actually take this by force.
His teammate is getting a couple of warning shots ahead of him. The grenades are going to roll downhill from Myth. No targets to be found. Another one's been fallen. Molodoy seals the deal, but the grenade's back onto Eba. This is quite messy. They're in a very open area. Found Honey Badger Nation.
Yep, and they confirm the kills on it. Of course they do. Who are these gods? They are taking on every single person they can, and they are winning all of these fights. Now, Wick's trying to make a run for it. The rest of the team are doing the same. If you run into OMG right now, you run. You get out of there. They are not the team you want to fight against. Now, Fastro gets a bit of a spot on one. 9KK gets spotted, but where's the rest of the team? Quick shot from him. Tags there, too. This is a bit of a slowdown moment for OMG. Not overextending, though, but Honey Badger Nation do have the circle.
Kill feed Lauren. I'm seeing Gaxit. Gets a kill and gets a knock. 2 different teams back-to-back with the AWM, so it's still doing danger in the back lines. They also have the compound. It'll be very dictated by this next circle where they go. Again, they do have that Groza that can push up and just completely wreck house at the head of the pack if they want to try and charge a team. Refund's still lurking on the southern edge of the circle, just outside of the shooting range. Meanwhile, that's on the northern edge. Down south, though, it's still this Na'Vi battle, one individual player. They might push up into a Vang. It might be CIS and CIS, depending what WTSG does to this entire fight. They might be able to third party.
They certainly could, and of course, if you're Honey Badger Nation, you're not going to go up north anymore. You leave that to OMG. And that's a nice confirmed kill. That, honestly, using bullets like this is great with the Orm. I know it's not how you exactly want to be doing it. It's not exactly stylish, but it does the job, and Bard's finding kills as well.
If you can get 15 points a bullet, then happy days. He's only got 3 more left. And then you'll have to sack this gun off. Maybe one with the bush.
Those very red socks might give away the game. We'll see. For now, there's still 10 teams alive, 26 players. A lot of people still standing here.
Circle pincing in any second. Later, 4 kills here for Gold. How much further can he go, though? We've got plenty of meds.
8.
At least climb up a little bit and potentially get inside the circle. It fixates on a Vanga. Liquid are already moving. They don't have any vehicles. They've only got 2 players, and they're pretty much battered and tanked up. A Vanga might have a field day here.
Is it just me wanting to watch OMG just take on this entire circle? These guys are not afraid of anyone. They have no sense of fear when it comes to it, and we're seeing why. Individually, mechanically, they look almost flawless on occasion. Now, a Vanguard, Liquid, you've got Honey Badger Nation to a degree in a fairly decent position. Liquid, though, can get overwhelmed. There's only 2 of them, Scoom and Ibby. Just trying to see how long they can stay alive, how long they can live this out for.
It's like the same scenario as the previous game. You've got OMG on one side and an opposing team on the other, both with 4 members alive.
Yep.
The WTSG advantage is that they have less players to deal with, and they have level 3 armor on 2 players on that Groza.
But OMG just don't seem to care. They seem to be able to batter everyone. Look at this, Rich. Look at these players playing right now. They have 10 kills in a game like this. And this isn't even end game right now. There's still 10 teams in their way.
They just don't care.
No, they don't, and they're damn good at this as well. This could be a confirmed kill. That's going to be another one on the board for them. Who's the next victim? Who dares stand in their way? Who wants to take on OMG? No one! He gets down Wick as well! Confirms that kill, steals that. That's one more in the pocket. This is brutality through and through. 12 kills!
No respect, no fear. That's exactly the way that OMG works. So far they've played the edge and it's worked well. I think now maybe they back off from this one. They head towards the north. They'll go uphill, fair play to them. They'll get more line of sight on players. Refund is still lurking. They've been quite quiet because they've been chilling since school. They lost a player very early on. AHQ have found themselves a drop. I think we've had about 5 drops so far throughout this game. I'm pretty sure Avanga found one center circle as well. So we must have at least maybe 3 or 4, potentially even 5 level 3 players going to be floating around. And we touched on it so much because remember the level 3 helmet and chest, that's 55% damage reduction. It's enormous.
Welcome South Georgia being spotted out here.
Imagine if they took that Grozer away from them.
It's only him though. This is the only remaining player for gold, so he's got to be trying to be real subtle about this. I know it's so tempting, but he's playing for placement here, not kills.
The stim's on, and it's pretty heavily done as well, so he will be able to get himself back up to 100% HP. The bag has been removed from the back note as well, which hides him a little bit more. Imagine if he kills Larson and takes all his gear from him. Imagine.
Larson has no idea. Can't see him, doesn't expect it, doesn't predict it, and I don't blame him. It's not something you expect all the time. Miraku is finding one of the refund players. That alleviates some of the pressure on OMG, who are in a bit of an extended fight with them. But I don't think they're worried about these fights. They love taking them. They have plenty of ammo, plenty of stims, plenty of meds left. They can still do this. And now the next circle is be very defining. OMG might just had it all. Gaxi still on the go though. The Orm, it's loud and it is damn intimidating. And he has 1 shot left with it. Now OMG have the circle. Avanga have the eastern side. Liquid have Scream in there. Refund have the north. But everyone else has to move in.
How do you play this one? How does it work? OMG are just going to split themselves along the edge of this circle. They'll keep one at the back to keep eyes on Refund. WTSG are also going to push through, try and clean this one up. All of a sudden, Groza does his job, finds one, confirms the kill. Gaxi steps up, AKM. You'd assume that maybe that final, he's only got 1 bullet for sure inside the AWM. He get lucky if he find another.
I don't think he's got any left now. I heard that go off, so I think he's going to switch that out now. I can imagine even if he has 1 shot, I think you'd still want to switch it out at this point. You need more than that. But who stands in their way? So if Welcome South George go north, you've got to get past Refund and the remainders of Liquid. Ibby might not take that fight, but we are seeing the final kind of evolution that came through. Gelator was still alive. He was the one just kind of stalking out Welcome South George, but he's surely going to go down, and he is. Na'Vi eventually find him, but Na'Vi have been quite low-key here. They've been working their way up from that southern side, but OMG, they're in a fight here, and Welcome South George. Oh! He runs him over!
What just happened? This could be the fight that kind of dictates how this game goes. OMG, they've moved in. Silence moved all the way down, more towards the southern end. Just drills him. Q-Rad's gone. Larson finds an Octave. Funky, he finds Ibby. Scoom's been run over as well. Liquid, they're dead and buried. 5 teams, 11 alive.
This is insane now. Who's left standing? Welcome South George in the northeast and the east. We have Na'Vi, or what's left of them, towards the south. The CIS battle between Dies and Molodoi, but look at OMG. They see another victim. They look hungry for it. Gaxi, he's prone down, trying to stay alive, allowing the other 2 to get to better spots. But Lion KK, this guy, the nades, they're so good. They rain in the fire. It's perfect. And in the meantime, Welcome South George have been fighting the other opponents. OMG now into the final throws. 4 teams standing. Larson and Miraku are alive. They're watching this. Dies is working his way in. Honey Badger Nation, the nades, they're so close here.
Look at the aggression. They're still pushing the central circle. They want more. They're looking around the corner. Miraku might be able to get a knock here. It'd be so imperative to do so. Eliminate one. Grenade comes flying past his face. Something out the matrix. Dips to the left-hand side with a 50% HP. Larson smashed to bits in the back lines as well. He's not been knocked just yet, but D's might be able to get eyes on the prize. Grenades there. That should be a kill, Lauren.
There it is. It's only a knock, though, so it's not a place advancement. That's big, though. But OMG, they're on the run. They've got to the new circle. You've got Grizzly behind them. That's something. But for now, they're closing in. They're surrounding. They're smothering the opponents. Avanga, surely they're done for. The knock comes in, the kill comes out. OMG are doing everything here. Grizzly stands up, does find Lion KK, finally a challenger, but it's only one man. It's surrounded, but it doesn't matter. Silent BT is there. Down to 2 teams. You have Welcome South George, Miracle alive, and then on the other side, OMG, all 4 players about to be standing. Is this going to be back-to-back victories? We're going to find out. Miracle is the last man against them. OMG fans are on their feet, and I do not blame them. They have played out of their minds. And Miracle, with everything he has, is putting it down, but Silent, he smells blood in the water, and this surely is going to be the closing moments. It is! OMG! Phenomenal